You know, so like, you know, we were recording sounds like I was sitting in the middle of it, and there are these popping sounds like just surrounded me.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. Same sound.
Steam up the milk and grind the coffee. Get ready for Creative Coffee Meet with Sid Cisco.
Hello guys, this is Sid Cisco and welcome to another episode of Creative Coffee Meet. In today's episode, we have Alok Kotian. Welcome to the show, Alok.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
He is into sound designing, sound engineering. We'll try to know more about him and about the sound engineering field, what kind of different scope that youngsters will get into it.
Yeah.
And I hope that your information will be very beneficial for them. We'll also have a look into his studio as well. We'll see how it has been designed in the most appropriate way for a perfect sound designers. Getting it? So let's go ahead, man. Alok, tell me about how did you end up being in the sound designing? Be a rapper, you want to be singer, they want to be dancer. Like, what is it? Why did you incline more towards sound designing?
Well, like to start off with, I began more as a music education was in sound engineering.
Okay.
Which composing and all of that. It was only once I got to Bombay that I learned that there is something called sound design.
Okay.
Yeah.
So prior to that, you would just practice on your guitar.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Before that, I mean, I assumed actually initially that I would be a music composer when I got here.
Specifically for that.
Yeah, just for that. Yeah.
And it was like how many years?
It was 4 years.
4 years you spent. Oh my god.
Yeah. No, but then it was a dual diploma that I did. So it was digital filmmaking and recording.
Add one more year and that is equals to being an engineer.
Yeah, like basically.
Like you got mechanical engineer, you got IT engineer, and then you have sound engineer.
Yeah.
See, like there are so many opportunities that are there.
Yeah, I mean, at that time actually it was a brand new course.
Which year?
This was 2005.
2005.
Yeah.
And that's almost like 15 years ago we started that.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
Damn, man, compared to what it was. So let's just talk about the old days, like how it was. Like
the technology was there when I first started out, like 15 years ago. I mean, it just developed a lot more now. Like it's become a lot more
advanced.
Yeah, way more advanced.
Or sound designing in general.
Oh, okay. Should I just explain
that? Yeah.
I mean, without going into specifics.
Don't be like too much into
of technology.
Exactly.
No. Okay.
Just about sex, it's just you do the warm up, then you do the thing, and then you wipe off. You don't have to this is what it happens.
Yeah.
Like relax, just tell about the process in general.
With the director, the producers, everyone. They take you on recce's, they show you like the locations, all of that, and you go as a dedicated sound guy. Basically, you decide how to record the sound on a set.
Right.
All the dialogue that involves, the kind of mics you need to get. Like, I mean, that's a very technical thing in terms of choosing the mics.
Right.
It's basically like the mics are pretty much like a camera lens.
Right.
It's the equivalent of sound. Every mic has its own
purpose.
Yeah, exactly. A dedicated purpose. Yeah. Then the shoot starts. You record sound. You record as much location sound as possible.
Okay.
Which is a huge challenge.
Okay.
Because India itself is such
actually quite noisy.
It's actually a very noisy country. It's not a very
correct.
Yeah. So over here especially, it's very difficult to get very good location sound. You really have to fight for it a lot here.
Scene of that particular film.
Exactly.
He has to add the sound effect appropriately, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like while editing it itself, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
So
like for example, if I'm just sipping this coffee right now, it would be just like But with sound effect, it would be like
it makes
it adds that little bit of flavor, right?
Exactly.
That is basically sound designing in the most simplest sense.
In a very simplistic sense.
You add those sound effects and it just amplifies the scene.
It adds so much more. I mean, basically very dedicated specific fields within sound.
Okay,
You
like
know,
you
so-
said, Foley.
Yeah.
Okay, and
so Foley, there's dialogue editor,
okay.
there's the effects editor, there's the mixing engineer,
Mixing
re-recording,
engineer.
yeah. The
Oh my
re-recording mixer he's called.
And they all are
Yeah.
part of sound designing.
Huh? Yeah, it's a community. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a community.
It's
effort,
it's
you
a
know, like
one
it's
whole
not-
big department. It's not a small part of.
No, it's not a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
you need 4-5 people as well.
Yeah, you need
Okay.
technical. Yeah, it sounds easy.
Easy, but it is not.
Yeah.
Mixing guy,
Yeah.
audio guy, editing guy,
Exactly.
dialogue editor.
Yeah.
Like, then you will have to like sync it with the dialogues and then see how
Exactly.
it goes around,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, and then the effects. Yeah. Once everything comes together, that's when the re-recording mixer comes in. Who's the last part? It depends a lot on the director. Yeah, the
Yeah.
director, producers. You know,
How he
because everyone
really
needs to be on the same wavelength also at the same time.
Wavelength, absolutely. Yeah, sound guy, of course. As well,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
In terms
exactly.
of like the detailing
in terms
that
of
goes in.
yeah.
Right, man, amazing.
Yeah. Again, it's all about the aesthetics of the film, like how it would sound.
what it
eventually.
demands.
Exactly.
Like we
Yeah.
recently, like 1 year ago, there was this amazing film by Zoya Akhtar that was Gully Boy.
Yeah.
So I was watching the BTS that is
Yeah.
behind the scenes,
Scenes.
and we learned a lot about how they went into the
the Dharani,
areas
yeah.
just to capture
Exactly.
that sound.
Exactly.
You know?
That it adds that authenticity to the.
So crowd literally feels
Yeah.
like they
Yeah.
are
They are
with the
inside
characters
the-
like
yeah.
into the film.
Characters, yeah.
They don't feel that they're separated
Yeah,
from the film.
yeah,
like
yeah.
as if they are watching it something else. They
Yeah.
feel like as if they are totally
Yeah.
into it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that works well, especially not just for that film. That film
Yeah.
was outstanding.
Yeah.
Because of that script, sounds, background,
about
everything.
all that,
It was
yeah.
just really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But I think when you talk about war films, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like you have Battlefield,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
this is where also I think the sound designing is very
Very important. Yeah. There's a recent film called 1917, which is one of the Oscar-nominated films,
Okay.
which I was watching recently, and I think it's
Blown
it was,
away.
Yeah, outstanding. Like technically, it is just
Technically good.
beautiful.
Character that
Yeah.
comes into my in my mind, you know,
Yeah.
when we talk about sound engineering, who
Yeah.
takes these things very seriously.
Yeah, seriously.
Is I think Christopher Nolan.
Yeah. He's good. Yeah.
He sets
He's
the mood.
definitely,
He
yeah.
sets the mood. Like
Yeah.
if it is intense, like
Yeah.
it just clicks in. You know,
Yeah.
like the smallest element that he picked up.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, for him, one of the best go-to guy for him is
Yeah.
Hans Zimmer.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. But we saw that film, which was that French island film. Yeah, you remember? It was about some English people versus the French people. Tom Hardy.
Oh, with Dunkirk.
Yeah, Dunkirk.
Yeah, that film was outstanding.
Outstanding.
Sound wise, yeah.
That tuck,
That's
tuck,
what-
tuck, tuck, tuck,
yeah,
tuck,
exactly.
that-
It was
that's-
outstanding. Yeah,
Man.
yeah, that was another brilliant film. Like the whole psychological aspect of sound was.
You feel connected with
Yeah,
them,
yeah,
yeah. You
yeah.
feel like we are also part of it, and it's like
really brought
amazing.
forward. Yeah, it's just
And it builds that
so
tension,
Well done.
you know?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's an amazing film.
So, when I saw the behind the scenes
Yeah.
as well, I also saw him saying
Yeah.
that when they were at the set,
Yeah.
every crew member they had to stand.
Yeah.
It kind of builds a discipline into the
Yeah,
crew.
exactly. Like it. Yeah.
And it
That
was not
adds-
necessary. Anybody could have said, we
Yeah.
are sitting on we
Yeah.
need chair, but they listen to him
Yeah.
because they believe in the
They
vision
believe
of
in
the
what
director.
the project is. Yeah, exactly.
And that adds
Yeah.
more intensity.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Like I don't know how will that add intensity to the film, but I think
Yeah.
it is seen
Yeah.
into the final product. In the
No,
final
definitely.
Like-
It adds a sort of work ethic also from the beginning.
Tell us one experience
Yeah.
which you had over there that was like amazing.
Yeah, sure.
You got to learn a lot,
Yeah.
but it was pretty adventurous as well.
Yeah, actually the board game ka setting is in old
Goa.
Yeah.
Acha,
Yeah. And we went there, we recorded lots of sounds of old Goa, and one in particular that I can think of is the mangroves. So we actually snuck into the mangroves at like 2 a.m. on a boat. Yeah, we had to like wear like gumboots and make sure they just jump in into the mangroves, like deep into the mangroves, and then we recorded these beautiful crustaceans that are very particular to that area. And oh man, I mean, I feel, to me, that's one of the
night
most,
at 2 a.m.
Yeah, exactly. That actually was one of the most intense but fun experiences of recording sounds that I've ever had.
So, and how was the sound of them? Like, what?
They've got these snapping sounds, so in the ground, they pop in the mud.
Oh,
So like we were recording sounds like I was sitting in the middle of it, and there are these popping sounds like just surrounded me
everywhere.
Basically, we had this Foley pit. We just got a bunch of props. Chicken was used for bone breaking. We got a full chicken and we just broke its bones, and like
The dead one.
Yeah. So we got that cut. Bone.
Removing that bone, that sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you recreate all those sounds, like physically.
And then those
Not,
sounds are
you don't
used
use an actual human being to do it.
Yeah, I get that. Of course, you won't. And then you use those sound into your video game.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, that's one aspect.
Whenever it is required.
Wherever it's required.
When you talk about photo shoot studio, it is completely different.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You have so many other elements that are going into it. Like we have some green screen, just cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
So first time I'm seeing a sound designing studio. So let's go ahead and check that out, shall we?
Hi, I'm Alok Kotian. Welcome to KLINK studio. This was supposed to be outside. This is my studio. Welcome to my studio. These are my panels. They are filled with acoustic and thermal insulation. It took a while to make them. It took like at least 6-7 months. They help a lot with the absorption and diffusion of sound. And of course, these rooftop panels are for isolating sound that's coming from upstairs, but also this chair is, well, it's a boss man's chair. This is a sound card which are connected to the speakers.
How do you use it?
The inputs go into the sound card and the outputs from the speakers that goes to the connect that. It's USB powered. Basically, you can set your inputs here. If you're connecting like a mic, because it has mic inputs, it has instrumental inputs, more preamps basically. This is the trackball, which helps me a lot with my editing work. Basically, you can set different functions to it, so you can like do a cut, paste, edit, like according to what your convenience is. Yeah, different shortcuts. And this is your wrist. This is the hard disk. Well, I put basically sound designers use a lot of sound libraries, what I call sound libraries, which are which you record on set, outside set, or wherever you go. My beautiful Bayer Dynamic DT1990 Pro open back headphones. Lots of people release really amazing like sound libraries like from all over the world.
Why do you have a Yoda?
Star Wars.
You're a Star Wars
I
fan?
really geek out on Star Wars.
Yeah. So guys, I hope that you guys definitely enjoyed the studio tour with Alok over here, and definitely something new to learn as well. Different types of equipments, different types of ambience. You saw the sound absorption techniques that this guys use, which is very mesmerizing, amazing. We had a great time, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Alok, for being over here and being part of our creative coffee meet. How was your experience?
Oh, this was great. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I'm glad. I hope your viewers enjoy it.
Absolutely, they will. We'll link his Instagram and Facebook into the description.
Yes, do follow KLINK Studio.
So guys, that's pretty much it from this video. This is Sid Cisco.
Alok Kotian.
Signing off. Bye-bye and take care. And I'll see you guys into the next episode of Creative Coffee Meet. Take care. So guys, that's pretty much it from this video.
I gotta sneeze. Thank you so much.
It was a green tea.